Who is Dianna Fox Carney? Welcome to Wake Up Canada News. I'm Brad Wilder. This next article was written by one of our Wake Up Canada News contributing journalists. You think you know how Canadian government contracts work? Well, think again. Mark Carney, who took office as Prime Minister in March of this year, has placed himself at the center of a story that raises serious questions about influence, access, and transparency. His wife, Dianna Fox Carney, is quietly sitting in a position that only adds fuel to the fire. She's a British-Canadian economist specializing in climate and energy policy, and she serves as a major advisor at Eurasia Group, a U.S.-based geopolitical policy and consulting firm. That's right, the very firm that is being awarded hundreds of thousands of Canadian taxpayer dollars while she's on their payroll. Now, the most eye-catching contract comes from Natural Resources Canada, worth over $446,000 for geopolitical research analysis and insights. On paper, it's a specialized consulting agreement. In practice, it looks like the perfect alignment of expertise, access, and connections. Critics are already raising eyebrows. This isn't just another government contract. This is a contract handed to a firm where the spouse of the sitting Prime Minister works. That connection can't be overlooked. Canada's procurement rules are supposed to ensure fairness. For contracts above $250,000, open competition is expected. Multiple firms, competitive bids, documented evaluations. But there's a loophole. If a department classifies a service as specialized, they can limit competition or even award the contract sole source. That means they can legally pick a single firm, provide minimal public transparency, and never disclose who else could have bid. Now, for that specialized consulting services, like Eurasia Group's geopolitical research, this is exactly the type of situation where that loophole applies, and exactly how this contract appears to have been awarded. So while the contract may technically follow the rules, the optics are striking. Hundreds of thousands of Canadian dollars flow to a U.S. consulting firm, and the person with the most influence over government decisions in Canada, the Prime Minister, is married to a senior advisor at that firm. Now, even if no laws are broken, it gives the impression that connections may matter more than merit. The perception alone undermines trust in government spending and accountability. The public record gives us fragments. The contract exists, the value's clear, and Dianna Fox Carney's role at Eurasia Group is undeniable. Now, what we don't see is the full process. The government doesn't disclose competing bids, internal evaluations, or the reasoning behind limited or sole source awards. That information is tucked away in internal files, accessible only through formal access to information requests, leaving ordinary Canadians in the dark. When you piece it all together, it paints a troubling picture. A sitting Prime Minister with deep connections, a spouse in a U.S. consulting firm, and large government contracts awarded to that firm with no public competition that we can see. Everything may be technically legal, but transparency, fairness, and accountability, those are all missing. Canadians have a right to know how their money is spent. And right now, the story is only half told, leaving taxpayers with questions the government seems content to leave unanswered. This isn't just about one contract or one person. It's about a system that allows specialized services to bypass meaningful public oversight, while connections and influence quietly shape outcomes. Until the full details are released, a shadow of doubt will hang over every dollar that moves from Canadian coffers to firms like Eurasia Group, and the optics of power and access will continue to loom large over the government's decisions. Thanks for watching Wake Up Canada News. Please like, share, and follow us on any of your favorite socials, including Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, X, BitChute, and our website at wakeupcanadanews.com. Till next time, remember you're the voice, and it's time to make it count. I'm Brad Wilder. I'll see you soon.